Martin Dagenais, the Ottawa Junior Senators, the two-time Art Bogart champs, 2 in a row, Fred Page Cups. A lot of success and a lot of hockey in the last 2 years, Martin.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's a great ride. Two completely different teams. Especially last year, just a bit unexpected, and again to win the Fred Page Cup for a second year and have a chance to play at the RBC. It was fun. It was fun, and summer was good. But now, obviously, it's a new season and only 5 returnees, so back to work, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say that you've had some you've had some turnover, but I see you've got a younger team, but you got some seasoned veterans in the mix. But you had a few rookies that are really contributing already. That must be a benefit. Yeah,
you're right. It's a younger team than what we had the last 2 years, but at the same time, we feel confident that we recruited some good young players that will thrive after Christmas. If we try to use Kyle Jackson as an example, where he was on the fourth line for us last year in November, and in the playoffs, he was a first-line player. So these young guys will improve way faster than someone who's 19 or 20. So the skill set is there, and right now we're just, I think, maybe a bit small, maybe a bit, a lack of experience. But I do think that, going forward, we're going to be a team that's going to be tough to beat.
You lost a big part of your back end. Your captain name escapes me at the moment.
Darcy Walsh, forward.
And
the defenseman.
And Bisson, where I was heading with that. I believe it's El Safe. Has he really?
Yep.
Faisal has really stepped up his game. I see the numbers are there. Yeah. Is he a big leader back there now?
He is. He's a two-way defenseman, probably one of the best D-men in the league. Last year he started off for us as a 5'6", and at the end of the year he was a legit 3'4". Now him and Bailey Brandt are like our 1A, 1B, where Faisal's more the two-way type of guy, and Bailey Brandt is what you call a defensive defenseman that will punish you in the D zone. His D zone details are out of this world, and I think when they play together, it's a very tough unit to score on. Obviously, we try and separate them, but there's some games if we play a team that we feel will go with one very strong line, we put them together, and we know they're going to get the job done. So it's 2 vets with 5 rookies, and it's, like I said, it's something that we don't see all the time, but they're 2 very good leaders, and for the 5 other guys, it's just it's good to learn from guys like that.
It's a good segue. Defense, obviously, defense combined with a 200-foot game. But the offense generates off the defense. It all comes from the back end.
It does, and that's why a player like Faisal Al Saif is up there when it comes to points. His first pass is always on the tape. But I look at the young D-man. Renvir Gilshane can move that puck. Tucker McIntosh, Maxime Blanchard. All 7 D-men can really move the puck. Some better than others, but they all bring something different. And like I said, we're very pleased with the 7 defensemen right now.
Where's your goaltending at right now?
Well, we acquired Brian Landsberger. I think it's been 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. Done a fantastic job for us. He was in Dauphin, Manitoba. When we got him, at first, we weren't sure what we were getting, but what we like about him is he's 19, he's 6'5", and he wants to learn. He's very coachable. Our goalie coach loves working with him, and every week I feel he's getting better. So that's a good sign. And if you keep improving every week and you're 6'5", well, it's a good sign for the playoffs. So we think right now he can get the job done as the number 1 guy, and we'll run with him and we'll see where that brings us.
You won the first game in this series, 5-3. I believe that was 3-3 after 2 or whatever. What kind of game was that in your eyes?
Again, a typical Brockville, Ottawa game, physical, fast-paced. I don't want to say we have a rivalry with Brockville, but we've seen them a lot in the playoffs in the past 3 years, 4 years. So we kind of know how they play, but obviously this year with a new head coach behind the bench, we weren't too sure what to expect, but at the same time, I feel they're very similar to the teams that were coached by Jesse Winchester, and they play a bit like us. We're two teams right now battling to stay in that top four. CP obviously has a pretty good lead right now. I think Rockland's going to be in the mix till the end, but personally, I don't see the top four changing, so that's why it's a big game for us tonight.
And you said you've seen the Braves a lot. Interesting scheduling quirk here. I'm sure you obviously are aware of it. But all of a sudden, in the next 2 weeks, starting tonight, you guys are going to play 3 games here. Kind of different.
It is. And especially the next Wednesday game is the showcase. A lot of Div 1 guys are going to be there. It's in Carleton Place, and then back here, I think 2 weeks. In 2 weeks exactly. So yeah, it's kind of a strange schedule, but it is what it is, and it's always fun to play the top teams. I think our guys kind of get up for those games, and I'm sure they do on the Brockville side too. We've won the last 2 championships, so we know we get the best of the teams we play against. But it'd be nice to be able to play those type of games every night, to be honest.
Yeah, lots of fun. Looking forward to tonight, and thanks for doing this as always. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Martin Dagenais, the Ottawa Junior Senators.